They track everything: how fast you move, how many items you pick, how long you take in the bathroom. It's like you're being watched all the time. In Amazon's warehouses, speed isn't just important, it's everything. Every second counts, every misstep looms large. For the workers here, it's a high-stakes race against the clock, one they can't afford to lose. This is the hidden reality behind the packages arriving at your door in record time. Mr. Bezos, does Amazon prioritize profits over people? We've always been guided by one principle: to innovate for the benefit of our customers. But behind the polished answers lies a story far more complex. It's a tale of domination, ambition, and controversy. A tale that has left a mark on everyone from small business owners to warehouse workers. It was 1994, and the internet was exploding, growing at an unprecedented rate of 2,300% per year. Jeff Bezos, a Wall Street executive with a knack for spotting trends, couldn't ignore the numbers. He knew this was his moment, his chance to create something the world had never seen before. Bezos made a list of possible products to sell online: computer hardware, software, videos, compact discs, and books. It was books that caught his attention. With millions of titles already in print and no physical stores able to stock them all, Bezos saw an opportunity to build an infinite bookshelf, one that anyone anywhere could access with a click. The name Amazon was no accident. Bezos wanted something vast, unstoppable, and unforgettable. It was a bold choice for what was, at the time, a modest online bookstore run out of a garage. The first orders trickled in slowly, one book here, another there. Bezos himself packed the boxes, sealed them, and drove them to the post office. But soon, the trickle became a flood. Within just 2 months of launching, Amazon was making $20,000 in weekly sales. It was a phenomenon, but growth required funding. In 1997, Amazon went public, selling shares at $18 each. Critics called it a risky bet. Could an online bookstore, one that had yet to turn a profit, really succeed? The skeptics were wrong. By the late 1900s, Amazon had transformed into everything store, offering not just products but a platform for other sellers to reach millions of customers. The company was no longer just surviving, it was thriving. Amazon's rise seemed unstoppable, but as the company soared to unimaginable heights, shadows began to form. Because when you disrupt the world often pushes back. By 2020, Amazon wasn't just a retailer, it was the retailer. With over half of all online sales in the US, the company had become synonymous with shopping itself. But dominance comes at a price. Congresswoman Parimala Jayapal, quote, Amazon uses its platform to collect data from third-party sellers, create competing products, and then bury the originals. Isn't that an abuse of power? Unquote. Jeff Bezos, quote, we operate in a competitive market and our focus has always been on delivering value to customers, unquote. Amazon has long denied these allegations, but leaked documents told a different story. One of private label products designed to mimic bestsellers and algorithms that ensure that they dominated search results. A small business owner quoted, we trusted Amazon to help us grow, but as soon as our product became successful, they copied it and buried ours. It felt like betrayal. For small businesses, Amazon wasn't just a platform, it was a lifeline. And when that lifeline was severed, the consequences were devastating. In Europe, the scrutiny intensified. Amazon faced record-breaking fines and was forced to alter its marketplace policies in certain regions. But for many, these actions felt like little too late. Inside the Amazon warehouses, the pace is relentless. Workers are expected to process hundreds of items per hour. Every movement is tracked, every second accounted for, and for those who fall behind, the consequences are swift. Stories began to emerge of grueling conditions, workers skipping bathroom breaks, suffering injuries, and enduring constant surveillance. For many, it felt less like a job and more like a machine, one that they were trapped inside. In response to mounting criticism, Amazon announced wage increases and benefits, calling itself a leader in workplace standards. But critics argued that these changes were superficial, doing little to address the root of the problem. According to a worker, Sarah Ramirez, there were days when I thought I couldn't keep up. Every night, my feet ached, and every morning I had to face the clock again. But I stayed because I needed a job for my kids. Sarah's story is not unique. Thousands like her face similar struggles daily, sparking debates about the balance between efficiency and humanity. Amazon isn't just a retailer, it's a technology powerhouse. Alexa devices have found their way into millions of homes, while AWS powers a significant portion of the internet. But these advancements come at a cost. According to a privacy advocate, Amazon controls an enormous amount of data. The question isn't just how it's being used, but whether we can trust the company to handle it responsibly. And here's a family testimonial. We were horrified. A casual conversation was sent to someone without our consent. It made us question if we could ever trust these devices again. In 2021, Amazon faced a record-breaking $887 million fine in the EU for violating data privacy laws. The fine was a wake-up call, a reminder that even giants must answer for their actions. Amazon Web Services, or AWS, powers some of the largest companies in the world, from Netflix to NASA. But this dominance raises questions about control. What happens when one company controls such a significant part of the internet's backbone? Critics warn that Amazon's influence goes far beyond retail. Public opinion has become increasingly divided. Some hail Amazon as a revolutionary force, bringing convenience to millions, while others see it as a corporate behemoth, crushing competition and exploiting workers. The dissatisfaction is confined to the workers or small businesses. Environmental activists accuse Amazon of contributing to global change through excessive packaging and rapid delivery systems. Local communities claim that Amazon's fulfillment centers strain public resources while benefiting from tax incentives. According to an influencer, when you order from Amazon, do you ever think about the people packing those boxes? Or the small businesses that were pushed out? Convenience isn't free. We pay for it in jobs lost, communities hollowed out, and a world where one company holds all the cards. This rise of social media has given a platform to these criticisms, amplifying voices that might once have gone unheard. But for every detractor, there are millions of loyal customers who defend the company's role in their daily lives. According to a customer, I get it why people criticize them, but honestly, I can't imagine life without Amazon. They make things so easy, especially during the pandemic. It was a lifeline. This dichotomy is at the heart of Amazon's image problem. As the company continues to grow, the question isn't just whether it can sustain its success, but whether it can adapt to a world demanding more accountability. In 2021, Jeff Bezos passed the torch to Andy Jassy, signaling a new chapter for Amazon. Bezos turned his focus to space exploration with Blue Origin, but the legacy left behind at Amazon was far from simple. Bezos' journey is emblematic of Amazon itself, ambitious, relentless, and controversial. Under his leadership, Amazon became a juggernaut, but it also faced increasing scrutiny. For Andy Jassy, the challenge was clear: balance innovation and growth while addressing the mounting criticisms that have become synonymous with Amazon's name. Union efforts gained momentum under Jassy's tenure. Workers at an Amazon warehouse in Staten Island successfully unionized, a landmark moment in the company's history. According to a labor rights advocate, the victory shows that even the biggest corporations can't ignore their workers forever. But it's just the beginning. The real fight is holding them accountable across all facilities. Under Jassy's leadership, Amazon expanded into new sectors including healthcare and AI, but these moves were not without risks. Critics warned that Amazon's growing footprint could lead to even greater consolidation of power. The question remains, can Amazon redefine itself under new leadership, or will the shadows of its past continue to shape its future? Amazon's story is far from over. It's a tale of ambition, innovation, and controversy, a mirror reflecting the complexities of the modern world. The question now isn't whether Amazon will continue to grow, but whether it can grow responsibly in a world demanding change.